Jack's kind of underrated as a run defender, just in general?
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you watch Jack, he goes hard every play. I mean, that's the guy I love playing next to, or not next to, but on the other side of. And, he brings that energy, and, he just makes, I can feed off of it. Having him, Mike, Tyleek, and whoever else is in there, especially with Jack, he just brings that mentality.
Do you think a couple big shots in recent games, Jack's helmet in the one game? First of all, how bad did that hurt? Were you fearful that could be a serious injury?
I mean, that was one of the hardest hits I've taken, and it so happened to be one of my teammates. But no, it was just kind of just a loss of win, and I mean, I got up just asking if we made the stop, but I mean, that's how hard we play, and that's just what comes with it.
How banged up are all you guys this time?
I mean, this time of year, everybody's gonna be banged up. I think what matters most is how we take care of our body. What we're doing outside of the white lines to help our body, mind, and soul. And that's the thing that Coach Day always preaches is what are you doing? Are you doing the extra mile? And I think that's the most important thing right now.
Yeah, you guys have almost all answered the bell almost every week. That's remarkable, right? I mean, to a certain extent. What does that show about this mature defensive line?
I think that shows a lot. I mean, it all comes with just how much we love each other as a defense, as a rushman, as a brotherhood, and it shows out there. Brotherhood is the the stronghold of this team, and you can see we have so much fun out there, and we just love playing with each other.
Yeah. Hey, JTT, I can't believe I just said that.
Yeah, okay.
JT, last week, obviously, Rutgers had some success running the ball on you guys and stuff. What have y'all addressed this week about that aspect of the defense?
Yeah, just staying disciplined. Just doing your job, not feeling like you have to do so many things outside your role. But, if your job's to hold the C gap or, fill the A gap, whatever it may be, just, playing as one. And that was one thing, Rutgers, they never stopped running the ball.
Yeah.
And, that's one thing we got to do is just stay disciplined throughout all four quarters and, not feel like we have to go out there and be Superman.
Yeah, I think you were on the field on that 4th and 1 play, weren't you? The pass through.
The fumble risky.
Yeah, fumble
yeah.
Whatever you want to call it. What did you learn there, and would anybody ever get you on that again? You understand what I'm saying?
Coach Knowles made a great point to us since we have emphasized a lot of, holding our own or, giving us an inch, we'll defend it, that people are going to start doing, little plays like that, especially with 4th and 1. And so, I didn't know what happened. I was under the pile, and then I just heard the crowd, screaming. And I'm thinking, it's probably our crowd. We probably made the stop, and I get up, and, he's running down the field. But, I think that also comes with going back to being disciplined, just knowing your role and, trusting the guy next to you.
Yeah, and really quickie, Michigan State has nothing to lose. I mean, they're out of it in all kinds of ways right now. What kind of, wildness can you expect from them, you think, Saturday?
Anything, Michigan State, like you said, they have nothing to lose, and they're going to go out there and fighting. It's not going to be an easy game, and they're going to throw everything at us. As long as we just stay within the game plan and trust our technique and just do what we know, I think we'll be good.
JT, Rutgers ran for 5 yards of carry on you guys, and then you guys get in the red zone and they can't run anymore. What is it about the red zone that changes about this defense when people get inside the 20, inside the 10?
Yeah, I think for us, we just really don't like when we let people score. So, when we get in the red zone, we just huddle up and be like, hey, they got down here. Now let's either turn the ball over or just force it to a field goal. But, we understand that we have to do a lot more to keep them outside the red zone. But, once we're in the red zone, that's, money's on the line. And, they're going to do everything. The play call shortens a little bit. And so we understand we have to be just, continue to fly around, continue to communicate, and stop them from getting inside the end zone.
You're one of the leaders,
Jim. Obviously, you have to execute Jim's plays, right? So, but is there something to the red zone just being an attitude thing? Like, listen, they got down here, but we're not letting them get across this line.
Yeah, and I think Coach Knowles pitches that a lot, and we just take it in and embrace it.
You've talked about discipline, playing gaps down, playing your role, those kinds of things. Has there been an added emphasis on that this year as opposed to last year? Maybe last year more aggressive attacking line of scrimmage and those kinds of things, or is it about the same?
I think it's the same thing. Being a very aggressive, as well as just doing the little things. Discipline sounds very doesn't sound like a big thing you have to focus on, but when you're out there, you peek outside of one gap. You don't understand that you opened up the other gap next to you. So I think it's just playing hard, playing physical, playing fast, as well as knowing your job.
JT, you're one of the leaders on this team. How much are y'all talking amongst each other? Number one, you're number one in the country in the college football playoff rankings. You got the stuff going on with your arch rival up north right now that's circulating, etc. You've got a team coming in that y'all are picked heavily to take care of. How much are y'all talking to each other about keeping your eyes on the prize, so to speak? How active is that conversation?
It's very active. I mean, every day after practice, we're just more so talking about the plays we missed, or me and Jack or the D-line talking about like, hey, what move are you working on today? So, it's we're not stopping. We're continuing to talk all the time about, hey, what do you see? Or Tommy will even come ask me, hey, what's their main plays? And we're always communicating from the back end to the front end, and that never stops. Even when we do leave the Woody, we're still texting each other and still have mass group chats about what we see and what we should do.
Are you curious about what's going to come down the end this week? Maybe for your rival, though. Are you curious about that?
No. As of right now, I'm just very focused on Michigan State.